Hi, I'm Owen from the English Folk Dance and Song Society, and I'm here with Germa Adan, who is playing at Cecil Sharp House on October the 11th. So, Germa, tell us a bit about yourself. Who are you?
Well, hello. My name is Germa. I am a singer, composer, fiddler, and I am currently touring my new album called Kembifem, and it's music influenced by my diasporic background. I was born in Haiti and lived in America, and I'm currently living here in England.
And how would you describe the music that you make as a band?
I would say you'd be listening to a sort of a overlapping tapestry of sound, and the music is just influenced by a lot of cultures. Basically, just my own culture, just being Haitian. Even the Haitian culture itself is a creolization of cultures of African, European, and American influence. So the music itself is a reflection of who I am as a person, and it just taps into different identities and explores that a bit more. Sometimes a song could be a bit more Haitian. Sometimes it might be a bit British, a bit more European. So it's basically a mini adventure, sort of a flight to different countries that you don't have to pay for.
So that's kind of notion of identity, I guess. Mm-hmm. Is that what got you into the folk world? Because that's kind of the core of folk music, isn't it?
Yes.
Different identities and communities.
That's it. Yeah, that kind of perspective of what folk music is what I'm all about. For me, when I explore a folk song, it has to mean something to me. I have to identify with it. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't just arrange a song just because that's a folk song. I'd have to really feel like I can identify with it, and it has some sort of a meaning for me.
It was about this time last year, I think, we awarded you Creative Seed Funding to work on a project. What was that project?
The project was some researching that I did with Maz O'Connor. Mm-hmm. I went into the Vaughan Williams Library, and I got to explore some folk songs. I was just looking for some songs that really spoke to me, and I found a couple, and they were featured in the album. Just songs that really spoke to me, and I felt like I could really bring something to it, and that I could speak the words, I could live the words of the song when performing it and writing it. And some of the songs were The Lark in the Morning, the British folk song. Really just the words and some of the meaning behind that song really spoke to me. And I interpreted that song in a different way, and I'll explain more of that at the concert for those of you who are coming. I won't give it away. And Sacred Harp songs from the States as well. So I did one of those, Idumia. And I've done some Haitian folk songs as well that were explored through my research that I hadn't explored as a Haitian person. I grew up with some Haitian folk songs that I didn't quite really understand until now through the research that I've done. So that seed funding was quite useful to just have that time to sit and really absorb music, and I'm hoping to do some more of that in the future.
So how did you find working with Maz? So she's a very interesting artist. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of kind of broad range of styles. Mm-hmm. What kind of how did you find that collaboration?
It was very useful. It was lovely to work with her, and it was just great to see how she approached songwriting, and she gave me just lots of insight into that, and I felt quite empowered to go away and just really write because of our interactions and all the wonderful mentoring she did as well. It was really good. She was great.
One of the things that I find really striking about your sound is the way you use the fiddle as an accompanying instrument to your voice. So you mentioned you've got a bit of a classical background. Yes. Did that kind of feed into it?
I would say definitely the classical training feeds into it. I went through a time post-uni where I was exploring what is this instrument, because for a while it was just classical repertoire, and I wasn't quite sure that I wanted to just identify with just classical repertoire. So I got into some bluegrass, played some bluegrass for a bit, and then I got into some Stefan Grappelli, and really enjoyed that as well. And then I discovered some Seth Lakeman as well, and I thought it was just great the way he uses the fiddle like that. And I thought, you know what, why can I not use the violin like it's a guitar, and not think of it as just this melody playing instrument, just this linear thing. So I started thinking of it more in textures and rhythms, and that's what it's become now. And with the band as well, there's going to be 2 other fiddle players, so there's going to be more texture and layering done with the fiddle and vocals. So we're just exploring what we can do with the fiddle. Yeah.
So what have you got planned for the next few months?
The next few months, got lots of gigs coming up. If you check it out on my website, you can see where I'm going to be. I think there's Ilminster and Brighton coming up. So have a look at the website flag. Come to the concert on the 11th of October. It's going to be great. I've got my trio band coming with me, and they're fantastic fiddlers and singers, so we look forward to seeing you there.